This is the cabin filter that I will be using for my vehicle. Now, the thing I want to explain to you guys is a lot of these are VIN specific. When I went to the dealer to buy these, they asked for my VIN number. And I asked, why do you need my VIN number? And he said they are very much so VIN specific. So if you're going to buy a cabin filter, make sure you have your VIN number with you or the last name. They can look it up in the system. But don't just order one offline, it might not fit. Now that we're inside the vehicle, we're going to have to open up the glove compartment. So you can go ahead and push that button right there. And when it opens up, make sure it's empty. You're going to have two spinning knobs on either side. One over here and one over there. You're going to go ahead and turn one counterclockwise and it will remove a cam. It's going to look like that. It's a cam. You're going to go ahead and remove the second one as well, counterclockwise. And it will be an identical cam. And that will, you'll notice it drops it down a little bit further. Next will be this guide, push rod, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and squeeze the tips. You're going to squeeze this and pull this rod off at the same time. So let's go ahead and do that. And that will drop the glove compartment down all the way. So now that we have the glove compartment dropped down, we have this door here, and that is the door we need in order to access the filter. These two clips right here, we're going to squeeze them, pinch them, and pull the door off and pull out due to that tab. Inside, we're going to have a really dirty filter. Go ahead and gently pull that out. Don't pull it out and roughhouse it because you don't want it to release any of the dirt that's in there. And there we go. So let's take a closer look at that filter. With the macro function on, you can really tell how filthy these filters are after only a year of service. That's all the things that you're going to be breathing in. Let me zoom out. That's pretty disgusting. This stuff causes allergies in people. It causes our throats to swell up. It's pretty filthy. It's not a healthy thing to have sitting around a car. If your car is older, and any car, not just this vehicle, is older than a year or two, and you've never changed the filter, you can only imagine what double this looks like. Let's flip to the other side. Other side is already what's going into the cabin, so it's a little bit cleaner, but it's still just as black. But with this being so dirty, it's actually restricting the airflow, so you're not getting all you can out of your AC system. We're going to go ahead and inspect it a little bit further. I have an assistant here. It's pulling it apart. That's really disgusting. That is a lot of debris. That's a lot of airflow that's been restricted. Now, probably explain why your allergies spiked this year, huh? That's atrocious. Take a look at the difference between the old dirty filter and the new Hyundai filter. That is a huge color difference. Just wanted to throw that in there. When you open up the box, you're going to notice it is sealed nicely. We can just dispose of that. It comes up sealed, so you're going to need to tear the bag open. And inside the bag, you're going to find your nice clean new filter and an instruction sheet that basically tells you pretty much what to do. It's a really convenient thing that they throw in for people. So we're going to set all this stuff aside and go ahead and pop this filter into the cabin. So let's go inside the car. Now that we're back inside the vehicle, we're going to notice that our filter has an arrow pointing down. Technically, that is the flow of air, and air does come in from the windshield cowl, and it goes downward into the AC system. But honestly, if you do put it upside down, it's not a big deal. There's really no wrong way to put this. It is identical on either side. But since we took it out with the down arrow facing downward, we're going to head and install it the same way. Just slide it in and take notice. This is where the filter belongs. It's going to fit directly into its slot. And try to put it in evenly so you don't crush the filter. And it's going to fit very snug right up against and flush of its perspective place. Take our notch, put it into the hole there, and pop in that compression clip. And that's it. Next step is we're going to lift up our glove compartment box and reinstall all the clips and rods. So as I stated, we're going to lift it back up extend the rod downward. It's going to have retracted probably back in there, so just find it and pull it back down and push it on gently. It's going to make a clicking noise. Just make sure the teeth are protruding out appropriately. Test it. Next, we're going to take one of the cam pins and we're going to bring it back up. If you could zoom in on that spot right there, you're going to notice when the hole shows up. It's going to be right there. Just gently lift this up and you're going to notice a hole opens up. And I'm going to install the cam pin back in and turn it clockwise. This will allow it to lock up. Same thing on the opposite side. Lift it up and turn it clockwise. And that's complete. Thanks guys for watching. It's Chicken, and I'm out.